doesn't lie. The ball is the circle. The circle is infinite. The infinite is lies. Our life is a lie. One letter off. What does it mean to believe? What does it mean to live? What word is in the middle of believe? As you tumble, are you humble? Do you know it all? Can you admit that you don't? Do you care to know? Do you care to grow? Do you want it more? What's below? No, no, no. Are you of this world or of this world? Are you the pearl or the swine? Be defined and don't whine, just shine.
Welcome back, Night Owls. How's everyone doing? Can you guys hear me okay? Welcome back, ballers, to a very late night episode on the Ball Don't Lie channel. This one titled Doomsday with MYRON, aka He Got Game. What's up, brother? How you doing, man?
Hey Jay, what's up? I'm good, man. Always a pleasure and a blessing to be on the show with you.
Always and forever, man. I want to apologize to those that were expecting us to go on earlier today. But you know what? Life happens. So what happened? Life happened. Travion, apologize to disappoint you, but at the end of the day, we got to go with the ebbs and flows. Family first. Cornell Misty says, what happened to Oregon losing? Man, I really thought it was pointing to them to win. What do you think? I'll tell you right now, I was surprised. I thought the game was going to be a lot closer than that. I have a lot more that I will share in tomorrow's stream on Eye to Eye with AJ, Rambo, and Cody. But, you know, at the end of the day, I will live and die on that sword. You know, I'm not going to try to make excuses. I put myself out there boldly, and it didn't work out. So it's time to shift gears and take a look at, you know, where things were missed. And I got a feeling that I'm starting to see more of where this may be going, particularly with the NFL. So stay tuned for that for the next stream. But this stream is going to be all about MYRON. Quick intro of myself for those that are not familiar with my work. You guys can find me at Ball Don't Lie, 3 L's and Ball. You guys can also send me an email at wordplaybook, 3 O's and book at gmail.com. If you guys would like a copy of any of my books that I've written, I have only a select few of hard copies available, but everything in e-copy is available for free. If you guys are interested, always appreciate the love and the support. But the main man of the hour, the man in the arena, is MYRON. He got game. MYRON, please, if you wouldn't mind setting the stage, not only letting the viewers know a little bit more about yourself, but also where they can find you and what we're going to talk about tonight.
Yes, sir. So on the screen, you see, I really only have content on Instagram. So you can see this is how you find me on Instagram. It's He Got Game. The E's are 3. So it's H3 GOTT GAM3 with an underscore. That's where I post pretty much all of my work. There's some of them are saved in my highlighted stories, some of the more important features. I just recently started posting also outside of my stories, just onto my post briefly. So I'll just continue just as it flows to post here and there. But the majority of my work is saved in highlights because when I don't get a chance to stream with AJ, I still like to save some of the work. So I make sure it's saved on my page. Just go, feel free whenever you have time to check it out. Give a follow. I'm always open. Some people have been hitting me up thanks to your stream. I'm getting a little bit more recognition, so I do appreciate that as well.
you deserve all of the recognition. I'll tell you that right now. Just the collaboration that we're having with, Golden Age Deception, and you not finding me not finding you without Cody, for example. That wouldn't ever happen without Sean Desad, Widow's son. Make sure to check him out as well. That's what this is all about, right? We're here to collaborate. But Myron, if you wouldn't mind setting the stage, why are we calling this particular stream Doomsday?
Yes. So this is centered. I know I pretty much had a consistent theme of this King James tying into like the Bay Area, like the gematria community is really like taking a deep dive into what's going on with the Golden Gate Bridge and the area of San Francisco. This Doomsday stream is going to involve Kyrie Irving, a Bay Area rapper called La Russell, and how it connects pretty much into Doomsday and the character from the Marvel, the Avengers, Doctor Doom.
So let's get started.
Okay, so there's a very, very popular, like up and coming rapper. His name is La Russell. He's from the Bay Area right now, and his debut album. So he's known, like everybody who's familiar, like with the music industry, they kind of know that record companies tend to tie you down, or you like a lot of rappers don't want to be caught up in the politics. So a lot of them do go into they try to become independent artists. La Russell just happens to be an artist who is working out for, and this past maybe like week or so, or since the new year has began, the entire Bay Area community, so Marin County, San Francisco, the news has been they've been flooding. So up north in the Bay Area, they've been having huge floods that are due to something called king tides. And like I said, we've been talking about King James and his connection to the Bay Area. So the Bay Area has been flooding because of king tides. And now La Russell just pretty much perfect coincidence or not, he dropped an individual album called Something's in the Water. And the day he dropped that album, the big news was that Kyrie Irving paid $11,000 for his album, making it the highest grossing album or streaming album, I believe, like virtually of all time.
Okay, so Kyrie Irving financed La Russell with this project.
Yep, and he's paid $11,000 for one copy of his album.
11, interesting number.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So here, something that immediately jumped out to me, like AJ just said, was the 11s. Kyrie Irving, of course, wears number 11 now. He played. He used to play for the Cavaliers, so he hasn't always been number 11. But now he's 11. He paid $11,000 for the album, and then I also do know that La Russell had an upcoming event on 1/11 in Phoenix. They were advertising it for him to perform at 1 p.m. on 1/11. And I know in the gematria community, this past 1/11 was 888 days since 9/11. That fell on 1/11 this year. And that we all know that the Golden Gate Bridge is 88 years old. But so you're looking at the slide right now in front of you. Last year, Kyrie, he's been extremely connected to the Bay Area because his only championship is in the Bay Area. But last year, the All-Star game, the NBA All-Star game, was in the Bay Area. So the Golden State Warriors, they hosted the All-Star game. And immediately after the All-Star game, Kyrie Irving, he got hurt. That's when he tore his ACL. And he tore his ACL in the Bay Area against the Sacramento Kings. Another connection that Kyrie Irving has to the Bay Area was that he was dating a very, very popular artist named Kehlani. So Kehlani is from Oakland, which is in the Bay Area again, and that also just happens to be the same city where the architect of the Golden Gate Bridge is from, Irving Morrow. So if you're not new, when the Golden State Warriors lost to the Cavaliers, we know Kyrie Irving hit the game-winning shot in the Bay Area, and this is when the Warriors still played in Oakland. They play in San Francisco now, but they were playing in Oakland when this happened. So Irving hits the game-winning shot pretty much to end the Warriors, and this was when they were the best team in the NBA, and they broke the NBA record. But Kyrie Irving pretty much won. I know the story was about LeBron and King James winning on King James' birthday, but the deciding shot was made by Kyrie Irving. And his ties, he's connected because Irving Morrow is from Oakland. He dated Kaylani, who is from Oakland. And if you know Kaylani's real name, like her last name is Parrish. And a lot of our
Stop, dude.
yeah, so a lot of our streams that we've been discussing is LeBron James, King James passing Robert Parrish this year for the most games, regular season games played all time at 1611. So it's just a huge, pretty much web of connections. I don't want to go on a tangent, but that's just one other thing to point out is that who he did date was from Oakland, the same place that Irving Morrow was from. And this relationship, whether it was real or not, it didn't last long, but it was a huge, huge piece because he only dated Kalani from Oakland the year that he won the NBA championship.
Something that's interesting too about what you're pointing out is LeBron now, right at this time when this photo was taken, when Kyrie hit the shot right before or no, right after the LeBlanc, right? Everyone talks about the LeBlanc, which then led to this shot, which sealed the deal for the Cavaliers back in 2016. Well, where is LeBron now? He's in LA, right?
Yep.
And you have a player that just stands out to me with what you're talking about, Irving Morrow, and mainly La Russell, where Russell Westbrook, Mr. LA, right? Went to UCLA, from LA, all those things. Played with Kevin Love. Kevin Love was on that Cavaliers team, etc. Where's he now? He's in Sacktown. He's a king. Yep. He's playing for the Kings. So I just want to add that in there.
Most definitely. To tie back, so Kyrie Irving, of course, what I explained, he paid $11,000 for La Russell's album. So La Russell, there's in the music community, there's a lot of people that do something called Tiny Desk concerts. Tiny Desk, they have a plethora of artists that come out and perform. So this was pretty much like what brought him to mainstream. Like he can blow up on social media now. So he performed on Tiny Desk. They're located in Washington, D.C. So he performed last year. And from the date that he performed and pretty much got popular and recognition from Tiny Desk up until the day he released the album was 421 days. It was a span of 421 days. And if you look at Kalani's birthday, her birthday is 424.
You were saying 421 days. Was that a word slip or I'm sorry, because you said
no, 400. Yeah, 424. 424 days. Yep. Right. And that is the same day. Her birthday is 424. And it's just another coincidence that 424 day span and her birthday falls on 424. And Kyrie, of course, dated Kalani, and he just so happened to be the player that paid $11,000 for this artist, and they're both from the Bay Area.
Number 11 pays out 11. What was it? 11,000.
$11,000 for a copy of the album.
Unreal. Let's keep it moving.
Okay. And then as I explained, they were promoting the 111. So he would be performing on 111. And of course, 111 just happened to be 888 days since 9/11. So that was this last Sunday, where you saw he would have been performing in Phoenix, Arizona at 111 at 11 p.m. And number 11, Kyrie Irving paid $11,000 for this man's album, which made it pretty much broke a record for him having the highest selling album since you can, I guess you can purchase them digitally. So it's the highest selling album digitally of all time.
And let's not forget that Kyrie, right? He is currently in Dallas, right?
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought because I'm really focused on the Com Penny. I didn't even see that. Good Com Penny. Let's not forget that we're,
Yes.
we're in the year 2026, but just several months ago, they discontinued the penny, didn't they?
They sure did.
Penny,
sure did.
copper, gold, Golden Gate Bridge, right? Just kind of that whole currency themes.
Yeah, and a little bit of gematria. I know it's not up on the screen, but his record label Good Company equals 119, and his rap name La Russell equals 128, and we all know that 128 equals bridge collapse. And another 128 that stood out is that Irving Morrow, the architect of the Golden Gate Bridge, he died on October 28th, which is 10/28.
And let's not forget that the Mavs play at the American Airlines Arena, right? Another plane theme that's been going on for a while. His fellow guard, Klay Thompson, throws paper airplanes during his post-game conference. I don't know if you've had a chance to go and check that out, but
yeah, I mean that 11 pick, number 11 pick, Klay Thompson wearing number 11 with the K.
Well, and now letter. he's wearing number 31, which is the 11th prime, but he says I wear 31 because of Reggie Miller. No, you don't. No, you don't. Just stop.
Yeah,
this is garbage. You know what I mean? He was wearing number 31 when Kyrie wore number 2, hitting that shot to beat Klay in that championship in Golden State. So speaking of planes, let's continue.
Yes. So the day of that album release, Kyrie Irving, after he paid $11,000 for the album, he made an Instagram post, and it immediately caught my attention because his song of choice was from MF Doom. And Kyrie Irving, the song, it was an instrumental, but the title of the song was called Doomsday. So it immediately stood out to me. And I just made a quick note of it that was an interesting choice, seeing as everybody was looking forward to the 111 date to see if anything would happen on 111 because it was 888 days since 9/11. And Kyrie Irving just happened to make a Doomsday post. So I immediately made a note of that. And then the news that followed after this post, I want to say it was either the following day or 2 days later, we got news of the Doomsday plane landing at LAX.
This is creepy, man. This is creepy. I mean, I don't know if I'm following suit into the Doomsday narrative, I'm just saying it's just like, oh man.
Right.
It's creepy to me because they're hinting something like something bad's gonna happen, you guys. Like, I'm not trying to get you guys to lose sleep at night or whatever, but
and I mean, for those, if you don't know what the Doomsday plane is, it's pretty much says that it's constructed for the president to survive in the air like that. So if there is a nuclear attack, I mean, there's always speculation and about war that's been going on since before me and you even got into this streaming. But the Doomsday plane is constructed specifically for the president as a bunker to keep the president safe if there ever is a nuclear disaster or an event where the president has to survive in the air because everything is taken out on land.
I remember shortly before I moved from Southern California out to Texas, that the buzz in in the news at that time was Kim Jong-un. You remember all that stuff about, oh, North Korea is going to bomb LA and all this stuff?
Yeah.
It's like, that's freaking crazy, man.
Yeah.
Sean Widow's son says it's like Don't Look Up, the movie. It's been, I watched it when that first came out, but yeah, I mean, just look up in the sky, right? Look up. The movie says don't look up. It's kind of like look away from all this stuff.
Yeah.
Sig says 4 years until 2030. Also, yep, the death number. It's just weird, man. Come on, it's called Doomsday.
Doomsday, and
Doomsday.
it lands at LAX before the weekend of 111. And if you read, there's an article saying that the Doomsday plane holds up to 111 passengers, or holds up to 111 bodies, like including like passengers and whoever else can attend the plane. But the max capacity is 111 people.
Oh man, I don't even know what to say. No comment. Just unbelievable. Where were we at? Let's see. Oh,
so yeah,
119.
Yes, Doomsday. Immediately we shift over because I know. I mean, I'm not a huge. I really wouldn't be an Avengers fan if I didn't have like my kids. My son was, when he was growing up, he was into Avengers and everything. But I'm like, I know the characters. Immediately, who stands out to me is Doctor Doom. You think Doomsday, you think MF Doom, the rapper, and you look at Doctor Doom. I'm like, let me look at his birthday. Let's look up what his Marvel birthday is, and his birthday just happens to be 119.
You're killing me, bro.
So he has a 119 birthday. And of course, San Francisco, 119 years ago, they had their earthquake. So it's just, and again, La Russell, his record label is Good Company. Good Company equals 119 as well.
100%. You know, I just noticed something too. It's San Francisco's 7.9 earthquake.
Yeah.
Well, 79 is the 22nd prime. You and I already just talked about Kyrie and number 11. Well, what number did he wear when he was in Cleveland? Number 2, right? So 11 times 2 is 22. Basketball equals 22, etc.
Yeah.
But going back to this 119, the slide I wanted to share with you, Myron, was really a big shout out to Shonda Sad, widow's son, who just pointed out, don't look up, which is still very fitting, right? 9/11, skies, plane crashes, earthquakes, etc. Look at this, man. Donnie Darko. This is something that we have been talking about for close to a year now, at least, with regards to time travel and all that kind of stuff. And what are the odds? What are the odds that Donnie Darko's official release date with the Sundance film before it released in the US, it was January 19th, 2001, before 9/11, 2001. So there's only 2 dates that could be written 119 any year, right?
Yep.
January 19th and September 11th.
Yep.
And this came out in the year 2001, the year of the terrorist attacks of September 11th. I think we're coming to a close here, but talking about Kyrie and Valkyrie missiles.
Yes.
That's a big war theme. But yeah, back to you, brother.
Yeah. So, of course, WNBA basketball, they introduced a new WNBA team. Where was it at? They're located in San Francisco. So their WNBA team finally has a team in the Bay Area, and the name of their team is the Valkyries. And I know in the movie Doomsday, the big question is if the Marvel character Valkyrie is going to be a part of that movie. So everybody is anticipating that she makes an appearance in the Doomsday movie. And again, the connection in Doomsday, you have Kyrie in the Bay. Now you have Valkyrie, the new Bay Area team. And inside of the WNBA, inside the name, you get Kyrie. You see the name Kyrie
It's right
in
there.
the name. It's right there, Kyrie. And Kyrie has huge connections to the Bay Area. Like he's so if you look it up and see how extensive he is, going all the way back to Irving Morrow. Kyrie is extremely connected. Even his Doomsday post that he made, they were playing against the Sacramento Kings that day. So it was pretty much like the 1 year anniversary from when he tore his ACL after the All-Star game in the Bay Area. And then he makes an Instagram post against Russell
Westbrook, the King. Yep.
Westbrook, after paying $11,000 for LaRussell's album the same day.
Who's Mr. LA, right?
Mr. LA.
Unbelievable, man. So really quick, because I don't know anything about the Avengers, I'll be honest.
Yeah, I don't know. I know characters, but like if you want me to go in depth about the Avengers, I can't go that in depth about it. I just know like the basics.
No, that's fine, man. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm a Batman guy, and even
Okay.
that, I'm not even a big like DC comics,
right,
avid reader.
Right.
I just know Batman, and I know the connections, and
correct.
He's always been fascinating to me because I think in a way, I think like a lot of people, Batman is like the only like actual human, right?
Yeah.
Well actually,
yeah.
no.
I mean
Iron
there's
Man, Iron Man,
so
right?
this
Iron Man's human, right?
So that's what I wanted to get to you too, AJ. So the Iron Man connection. Remember, we did a stream about the Bethlehem Steel, correct? Right?
Yep.
We did the Bethlehem Steel stream because the soccer player, he had his 128th birthday, and he played for the Bethlehem Steel. The Bethlehem Steel, that is the company that they supplied the steel for the Golden Gate Bridge. And Stark, I immediately thought of Tony Stark, Iron Man, and steel. You can't have steel without iron. So Iron Man, we looked up our last stream. We talked about Iron Man. We talked about Tony Stark. We looked up all of his birth dates. So the other big story, which is extremely connected to this piece, is that the man that plays Iron Man, Robert Downey Jr., he's now playing Dr. Doom in the Doomsday movie.
So this is him as Dr. Doom?
Yes, and he is known for being Iron Man in all the Marvel movies. And now they have the exact same character. They switched his character and he's now Dr. Doom.
Look how there's a plane shooting out of the left side of his face. You see that? Give me a break, man. See, like once again, I don't know enough about the storylines with this, but
yeah,
I assumed that he was still going to be Tony Stark and Iron Man, but no, you're telling me nope, he's now Dr. Doom.
Let's forget about Iron Man, but Tony Stark is extremely connected. And the Iron Man, like I shared with you offline, the Iron Man of the NBA is Mikal Bridges. Mikal Bridges is known as the Iron Man of the NBA, and Mikal Bridges is from Pennsylvania. That's where Bethlehem Steel Company is, who built the Golden Gate or supplied the steel for the Golden Gate Bridge.
Oh man, dude. Wow, I didn't know this. I mean, you know more than I do, clearly, just because you watch it with your kids.
Yeah. I haven't watched it. Yeah, I haven't watched it since what was I think Endgame. I don't even know if that's the last movie or not, but I know I saw Endgame, and then I just know like Doomsday is the big release this year for Avengers.
So it sounds to me like Tony Stark's like arch nemesis is Dr. Doom, or like why would Tony Stark, Iron Man, flip to be Dr. Doom? Do you know enough about that?
I don't. So any Avengers fans or anybody that can follow the story, just
you look like you have planes flying out of your face right now, by the way.
It's late, man. It's late.
No, it's funny. No, it's like the yin and yang, right? I mean, I can't think of any other superheroes besides Tony Stark, aka Iron Man, and Batman, Bruce Wayne, being
Yeah.
humans that have the technology to like fight against the superpowers. You know what I
Correct.
mean? I could
Correct.
be wrong. Like there might be more, but was there anything else that you could share about Valkyrie, the character
No,
in
just
the
that.
Avengers?
No, I don't even know her character. I don't have any insight on her character
Oh, okay.
other than her name, and I know that like the big anticipation is if she's gonna make an appearance in the Doomsday movie.
It's funny that you pointed out the 22 in this particular image as well with what we were just talking about.
I didn't even catch
Kyrie
that.
wearing 11 and he wore number 2.
And she,
But
yeah, that may be. I don't know who she is, but she may be their best player because when you type the Valkyries in, she pops up all over Google. So I'm assuming she might be their best player.
she might be the Kyrie of the Valkyries. You know
Exactly.
what I mean? But yeah, I mean, in my opinion, the cherry on top is Doomsday, Donnie Darko, everything we've been talking about just on our own streams versus eye to eye, like all of 2025. Seriously, just go back and watch. You guys will see what we're talking about. Donnie Darko released on January 19th, 2001, the same year as 9/11, 2001.
Yeah.
It's a doomsday movie, right? It's a time traveling movie, but it's all about the world is going to end. You know
Sure
what I'm saying?
is. And
So,
then
yeah. And
Dior,
Donnie Darko, Donald Trump, Donald Duck, all that stuff. Yeah. Go ahead.
the 7.9 earthquakes, Mr. 9/11, George Bush, he's 79. Donald Trump is 79. The gold on the periodic table is 79. We're in the golden era, the Golden Gate Bridge, golden deception, gold everywhere, man. It's 79.
Don't forget about the colors here, the green. And it goes back to, who was calling me out on me taking the Ducks. You know what? I took the Ducks. I don't regret it. Maybe it was too obvious, but there are things that I learned from seeing that game. I'm going to have more to share tomorrow night, but look at this, man, the green. And let's not forget about right in your hometown, Southern California, right?
Yes,
a big viral story recently has been Sean Weiss, aka Goldberg of the Mighty Ducks, trying to help who? Tyler Chase, who's a Nickelodeon star. So it's like a Disney star helping a Nickelodeon star. But back to your main point about Golden Age Deceptions, Sean Weiss played Goldberg. That's what he's most known for, right?
And the Warriors used to play at Chase Arena.
Oh, man. I didn't catch that one.
They used to play at Chase.
Oh, geez, Louise, dude. Oh,
Golden State used to play at Chase.
Oh, man. Did you see what happened with George Kittle? That was funny.
Oh, the Achilles, another Achilles. I mean, man, everybody's tearing their Achilles now. So
I'm just going to share this one slide, which I will share tomorrow night on Eye to Eye. But look at that. Look, the power keeps going out. And then you have George Kittle going out with a leg injury, but his energy is what had the 49ers win. Shout out to you again, Myron, for just all the connections you've been making with the energy stuff that's been going on in San Fran. But I just thought, as you know, when they emphasize the word and any word, but energy, 49ers and energy after everything that's been going on, crazy.
Yeah. And I mean, look, they beat a Pennsylvania team again, the Pennsylvania connection.
Yeah, they
because
did.
That Pennsylvania team and the guy on the Eagles, number 88, scores 2 touchdowns. 888 days after 9/11, the guy at number 88 scores twice. And
Dallas.
He's from New York. He lives in New
His
York.
His name is Dallas.
And he lives in New
Dallas. You guys, his name is Dallas. What were we just talking about? Kyrie Irving playing in Dallas, wearing number 11.
Dallas. And
Dallas
we're talking about Talking
God.
about 9/11, Dallas lives in New York, and he scores 2 touchdowns right number
Oh,
88. Yeah, man.
unbelievable,
It's
Myron.
something you see something every day, and you're just like, just keep doing the work.
100%. That's why we wanted to get this out, no matter how late it is. Thank you so much for still carving out some time tonight. I know you're
Of
busy and
course.
you got a
Yeah, of
family, you
course.
got kids, you
Yeah,
got
I gotta
priorities.
work.
We all have things to do. So I get it.
Yeah,
Apologies to those that were waiting for us at, you know, 10 o'clock Eastern, 8 o'clock Pacific. It happens. But it's all good, man. Seriously.
yeah.
That was a fun read through. Was there anything else you kind of wanted to wrap
No, man,
wrap
this
up
is
with,
good.
or
Nothing. I hope I was clear in explaining the slides. I know it's late, and we both been busy. Just kind of but we did want to get together. It's been a few days that we have been planning to hop on, so I do appreciate you still making time. I don't care how late it is. I'm always, like I said, excited and honored to be just a guest here on the show and adding my portion to the community. Like, I learn a lot from you. I learn a lot from Cody. Golden Age Deception. It's endless. So you guys motivate me to keep doing the work. And when things come to the light and you just continue to start flowing, feel like the community is flowing at a pace that it's never been flowing before. So I'm just happy to throw my little 2 cents into the mix, man.
100%? It's kind of like a flood, right? It's kind of like a flood. Seriously. It's yeah. It's kind of like, be careful what you ask for, right?
Man,
Because the more
yes.
people you connect with, especially the people that you can vibe with and
Yeah,
you build upon each other, like the stuff you share with me, and then Golden Age, and then Sean, and then Rambo and Cody, I'm like, oh my God, I'm drowning over here.
yeah, yeah.
And
Yeah,
it's all relevant, right? And that's
yes,
what
it
makes
is.
it challenging to, you know, put it in as well of a, I don't know, visual format as we can, uh,
Correct.
to kind of walk people through this story that we're living through. So um, we're at the 37-minute mark. Let's just close it out. I would say, I think we really hit the nail on the head. Myron, final closeouts. Also, if there's anything else that you would recommend um, people to look out for until the next time we chat, which I think will be in the next week or two, most likely.
Yeah, man. On my end, I keep it pretty much sports based. My biggest, like I said, the biggest thing I feel like I have to offer is the connection between LeBron James, the King James Bible, and his 1611 streak coming up, as the King James Bible was created and dropped to us in 1611. So that is like my biggest piece of work. I go from there, and anything else that I see within the sports community or in San Francisco that ties into that. That's, I feel like that's pretty much my strength right now. So I just trying to continue to add in that aspect, just following the NBA and what's going on, because I do think that's a big piece on a bigger world scale. But in the world of sports, I do think it's going to be the LeBron King James ritual that comes to fruition. And then we're going to see a lot change, like in America and on the world. Because I mean, they're gearing us up. There's always hints of war and things like that. But my strength is specifically like pointing out as it ties into the King James Bible. I'm continuing to learn from AJ, check his streams out. Cody as well, Golden Age Deception. Golden Age Deception has a huge, huge, huge connection piece to Greg Popovich. You guys have to check him out. How Greg
Greg
Popovich is
Popovich. Greg
Popovich,
Popovich.
exactly, the Pope of the NBA.
Yep. Yep.
The stuff that he shared with me has been unbelievable. So please go and take a look at that. We're on each other's Instagram, talk every day. I talk to AJ every day. So you guys, I've learned so much from you guys. So I just, like I said, just working on my craft and continue to add wherever I fit in.
As we know, the ball doesn't lie, right? I feel
It
like
sure doesn't.
you weren't familiar with me. I wasn't familiar with you, but since you were following Cody, you were like, oh, this guy's a baller, or at least he likes to think he is, you know.
And I
And
love the name. The Ball Don't Lie stood out to me immediately. I'm like, yeah, this guy knows something.
yeah, and as you can imagine, you know, there are people out there that don't get it and
Yeah,
make their own opinions about it. But yeah, I'm Ball Don't Lie, 3 L's in Ball. Don't
yeah,
lie. No apostrophe or anything like that needed. You guys can find me on Instagram and YouTube where you're watching tonight. But yeah, Myron, I'm just gonna say the same thing. Like, I found this kind of elevated knowledge through sports. Like, that's where I grew up. You know, I wanted to be Allen Iverson with blonde cornrows, dude. Like, I was
and
creating my own
that's my
player in
favorite.
blonde
Yeah,
cornrows, like doing that kind of stuff. And then,
yeah, man.
you know, but never stood a chance going up against people like you. And even with you, man, you played college ball, and it's really hard to get. It's really hard to get there. You know, it's
Yeah,
really
man. I mean, anybody that wants to be Iverson is good in my book because that's my favorite player of all time. I
all
had the
see,
cornrows. I
that's
had
what's so
everything.
weird, man. Like, when you and I
Man.
first connected, I was like, dude, AI is my favorite player of all time. Period. You're like,
Yeah,
me
yeah.
too.
Period.
And
Period.
I'm like, okay, seriously? You're like, yeah.
Yeah,
And I was like, well, I grew up a Clippers fan. I've never met a diehard Clippers fan. You're like, bro,
it was me.
do you know the 80s Clippers? And I was like,
It
you know,
was
it's just,
me.
yeah,
Man.
yeah. So God bless Cody. God bless the work that we're doing, you know, as far
Yes.
as us just connecting, because I never would have found you without putting myself out there. Cody doing the same, you doing the same. It
Yeah.
really means a lot, you know, and shout out to the people that are viewing, commenting, helping build the knowledge, build upon our codes that we're seeing. That's what it's all about. And
Yes,
I've had it
sir.
pinned here down below. He got game H3GOTTGAM3_ at Instagram for now. We'll see if Myron gets a chance to maybe start
Yeah.
doing his own YouTube channel or whatever. We'll see. But
Yeah.
don't don't challenge him one-on-one, because even though I already have, and I'll take you up on it, that would be a really fun time next time I'm back in LA, if we can get together and just shoot some hoops.
It's
I would
a
say
game of horse.
let's play a little Horse in the Year of the Horse. That would be cool.
Yep. There we
You know
go.
what I
Let's
mean?
make it happen, man.
I really don't feel like getting a knee injury. I don't feel like you know,
Yeah. Yeah.
tearing my
I'm losing.
Achilles.
I've lost all my superpowers on the court, so we could definitely just shoot, man.
Let's just shoot, man. I'm down.
Let's just shoot.
That would be
Okay.
fun. That would be a lot of fun. But we'll wrap it up there.
Yeah.
Thank you guys once again for tuning in so late. Looks like we had about 20 people so
Nice.
tuning in tonight. And yeah, Myron, I don't know if you're working tomorrow, but back at
Yeah, I
it
do.
tomorrow with Eye to Eye.
Okay.
We're gonna have a lot of really good stuff tomorrow night. Sean Desad, Widow's Son, will be kind of presenting with me with a lot of the stuff that he shared about D2 Mighty Ducks. Man, holy smokes, does that movie resonate with what we're going through right now? So
Yeah.
it'll be interesting. But without further ado, Myron, hey, I love you, brother. All my best to you and yours. And thank you again. This is what, our fifth now that we're doing?
Yes, sir. I believe number 5, man.
Certainly won't be our last.
Yes, sir.
I'll say, you just let me know when you're ready to do Make Me
Like
Like My
man. You know what? I think when we
know when
do
you're ready.
that, the timing is gonna be perfect.
Yeah.
It's gonna be perfect.
I'm gonna leave one final little clue here. I don't know if I sent it to you because I was so excited. Maybe I missed texting it to you, but do you remember the Goofy movie?
I sure do.
Do you remember the main song of that movie?
I don't know I just know the character was supposed to be made out of like Prince and Michael Jackson, but I don't remember the main song.
It's called Eye to Eye.
Oh my god!
And it's all about and it's all about love, dude. It, like, the whole song. Just
You're right. You're right. Yeah, you did share that with. You're right.
I'm gonna play it tomorrow as the intro.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay.
I don't do this to be monetized, so they're immediately gonna slash that out. But it's so relevant. Shout out to Sean Desad, Widow's son. He's the one that sent that to me, and I just like nearly fell out of my chair. I was
Icing
just
on the
like,
cake,
man.
man.
Yeah, but once again, the dog themes, right? Cody and I did Dog is Love. We did a whole stream on that. Dog, an anagram of God, etc., etc. It's all right there. It's all right there, like Myron showed tonight. Just because it's called Doomsday, don't be scared, you guys.
Yeah, that's
You
not
guys
what this
can,
is for.
no, you guys can see through it, right? We're here to hopefully put a different lens on everything that they're trying to scare us with. Be prepared as best you can, but don't lose sleep over it, right?
No.
So I'm just going to leave it there. Thank you so much, Myron, for your time. I really look forward to every time I get a chance to jump on with you, man. So
Yes, sir. Likewise, man. I appreciate you. Love, bro.
Always. One of these days, we're going to go catch a Clippers game, and we're going to go play horse right outside on those outdoor courts.
That's right.
That'll be fun, man. I'm looking forward to that.
Yes, sir.
So without further ado, let's close it out with a little headbanger.
The circle is infinite. The infinite is
Good night, you guys.
Good night.
Our life is a lie. One letter off. What does it mean to believe? What does it mean to live? What word is in the middle of believe? As you tumble, are you humble? Do you know it all? Can you admit that you don't? Do you care to know? Do you care to grow? Do you want it more? What's below? No, no, no. Are you of this world or of this world? Are you the pearl or the swine? Be defined and don't whine, just shine.